Metrics provide objective data that help you assess the effectiveness of succession planning efforts. They measure and track progress toward goals and identify gaps in the pipelines of critical positions. You can also use metrics to assess how well your successors are developing their skills. Let's look at some essential areas to measure. Evaluate the strength and depth of your leadership pipeline by addressing the number of potential successors identified for critical roles at different levels. This will tell you if you need to expand your planning efforts. Stronger pipelines have multiple potential candidates who can make a great fit for the role. Look at the succession readiness of the potential successors. Evaluate their competencies, skills, knowledge, and experience required for future roles. Could they fill the role right now if it became vacant? Ensuring your successors are ready is important since a critical role could become vacant at any time. Assess your succession plan to see how inclusive it is. Are your selection processes resulting in a diverse pipeline of candidates? If your pipeline isn't diverse, it's time to evaluate your selection criteria. Consider including more perspectives in the selection process to combat this issue. Employee engagement and development metrics measure how well the talent development strategies prepare employees. You can look at how well employees are prepared for future leadership roles and their current roles. You can also assess the performance of employees already promoted through the succession plan. Has the plan resulted in positive outcomes for the organization? This metric can also help you make the case for implementing larger-scale succession planning within the company. It's important to select metrics that are relevant to your company's unique context and goals. Let's look at some steps to determine the best metrics for your company. Identify your organizational goals. Start by understanding the specific outcomes you want to achieve through succession planning. Align the metrics with the goals. Identify the metrics that directly align with your organizational goals. For example, if expanding into new markets is a goal, you may want to measure the number of potential successors with international experience. Understand your industry's best practices. Research industry-specific metrics and best practices to gain insights into what metrics are commonly used in your field. This can provide a benchmark for your succession planning evaluation. Use stakeholder input. Involve your key stakeholders like senior leaders, HR professionals, and employees in selecting metrics. Gathering a variety of input can help the metrics reflect the company's needs and priorities. Once the metrics have been identified, evaluate your succession strategies. Start by gathering relevant data and information for each metric. This may include performance evaluations, employee surveys, and talent assessments. Then analyze the collected data to measure how well the plan is performed. Look for trends, patterns, and areas where the plan may be falling short or succeeding. Identify areas where the succession plan can be improved. This could involve adjusting talent development programs, refining the identification of potential successors, or addressing diversity and inclusion gaps. Succession planning is an ongoing process. Monitor the selected metrics and progress, and adjust the plan to ensure continuous improvement and alignment with organizational goals.